Midway is remembered as America's miracle victory. But beneath the triumph are stories most histories skip. Pilots attacking the wrong targets, sailors trapped in ships that haven't even sunk, and men dying hours after the battle was already decided. Here are 5 unsettling truths about the Battle of Midway. The first U.S. strike groups didn't even find the Japanese carriers. Several squadrons mistook empty ocean and support ships for the main fleet. Bombs were dropped on decoys, wakes, and shadows. One group attacked a lone destroyer, believing it was a carrier escort, wasting their only chance. By the time the real fleet was found, many planes were already out of fuel, their pilots forced to ditch into the Pacific with no hope of rescue. Victory at Midway began with confusion, not certainty. After the carrier Akagi was hit, the ship didn't immediately go down. Hundreds of Japanese sailors were sealed inside engineering spaces as fire spread through the fuel lines. Rescue crews could hear knocking behind bulkheads, but opening the doors would have fed oxygen to the flames. Some compartments were deliberately flooded to stop explosions, drowning men who were still alive. Midway wasn't only fought in the sky, it was fought inside burning metal corridors. The American torpedo planes that attacked first flew slower than 120 miles an hour. Japanese Zero fighters were twice as fast. Radio chatter recorded pilots calmly saying goodbye, knowing they had almost no chance. Of Torpedo Squadron 8, only one man survived. Ensign George Gay, floating in the water as the battle raged above him. Their sacrifice didn't hit a single carrier, but it dragged Japanese fighters down and opened the sky for the dive bombers that followed. When the American bombers arrived, Japanese carriers were at their most vulnerable, not because they were careless, but because they were doing exactly what doctrine required. Decks were stacked with fueled aircraft. Bombs were being swapped for torpedoes. Hoses lay across hangars like tripwires. One hit turned routine procedure into an inferno. Many of the dead at Midway were not at battle stations. They were mechanics, armorers, and deckhands caught in the machinery of their own system. Even after Japan withdrew, the ocean continued to take lives. American pilots returning at night could not find their carriers because blackout rules left decks almost invisible. Dozens ran out of fuel and ditched beside their own fleet. Rescue ships could hear men calling in the dark but couldn't reach them before hypothermia did. Midway ended at sea level, not with cheers, but with silence. Midway wasn't clean, it wasn't simple, and it wasn't inevitable. It was a battle decided by fear, error, and terrible luck. and by people who never lived to know they had won. If you want the full story with every step, from codebreakers to the final strike, watch our complete Midway episode, linked below.